What's up folks, my name is Felix, welcome back to this video. This will not be a video specially dedicated to Wolf Capital, the update will be out tomorrow. This will be a video where I'm watching the market and telling you what probably will happen in the upcoming weeks, because I see a pattern in these trading projects. So Wolf Capital was the initial one, the first one, and might be the most successful one. Of course, it's not discussable. Wolf Capital is the most successful one in terms of total value locked, in terms of sustainability and longevity. And I want to talk in this video about the copycats, about the projects which are doing basically the same as Wolf Capital. So they have slightly adjusted some things, but I see a rug pull coming. Not in Wolf Capital, probably also not in the projects I'm showing you in this video, but in future projects which see the success of Wolf Capital and of the 4 other projects I'm showing you, and they want to take advantage of the trust of the community in those projects because they see those working and they see money flowing around, they see the people like them, and that's the perfect place for scammers, and you should take care, especially in this space. So the second project I wanted to show you is Alpha Finance Investments. Wolf Capital launched around 120, 130 days ago. Alpha Finance Investments is now around 65 days old. Also a legit project where you can stake your funds. These will be locked for 60 days or now for 90 days. And then you can get 0.5% daily. The next one in the timeline which launched was NineFive, also a legit one project from Defi Spammer, a trusted community member. They have also their token launch in the upcoming days if you want to check it out. I just want to show you the pattern. All these projects are very similar to Wolf Capital. They saw the success, they set up their own project, and these projects consist of trading returns which get distributed to all the investors. The next one which launched is Green Figures. Green Figures is in terms of collected funds and their trading results in the past week also a very successful project. And now there is one launching in the upcoming days which is called HumanBots. And if you compare those two websites, especially the functions on the top and how the audit and the KYC is presented, it's very similar. So it seems like that this project is not putting that much work, especially into their front end. And they have some mechanics right here. They say first ever zero Ponzi, and we know whether Wolf Capital is partially a Ponzi, Alpha Finance Investment is partially a Ponzi, NineFive is also partially a Ponzi, and Green Figures depends. I'm not sure about that one. But these guys, for example, here claim that they distribute 1 to 2% daily, or let's say up to 1 to 2% daily. Of course, they can only distribute what they really get from their trades. But as we can see in the timeline, of course, all those newer projects want to attract new people or attract fresh capital, and therefore they have to put in functions or things which people like. So here, for example, there is no locking period. You can basically unstake your funds after 1 day. And again, these referral reward 3%. If they are sustainable, I don't know. Let's see. And also these claims with first ever zero Ponzi and they want to distribute 1 to 2%. I think we all know that it's not possible. And that's exactly what I don't like about these projects. They make claims and they know they can't fulfill it because no project can't on the long run sustain a 1 to 2% daily return. We saw it at Wolf Capital. Those guys, especially Trev, who trades, is a very good trader, but he can't sustain 2%. He can't even sustain 1.5%. And let's see if he can sustain 1%. In the short term, in the right market conditions, and if you are lucky, it is possible, but not over the long run. And my point I wanted to make in this video is that there will probably be projects in the future which take advantage of the trust of the community in those kind of projects, and they will rug pull. Again, I'm not saying that HumanBots is rug pulling or one of the 4 others, which I really don't think, by the way, because they are all trusted guys or people behind these projects. I'm just saying take care and watch out for projects which do not put any efforts in their homepages, like for example HumanBots here, or they claim to be a zero Ponzi with 1 to 2% daily. If I see a project which is coming to the market and claiming to do trading and distributing those funds to the investors, I of course will do another episode of my rug pull season. But as for now, I think it's all fine. These projects are all, from my perspective, legit. Now I'm just monitoring the market. I see those red flags and I just want to make you aware of it, that you also be very cautious when it comes to these projects, because there will be a rug pull in the future in these kind of projects. It's just a matter of time, and I will exactly show you this part of this video. At this point, always remember the first project which is doing a thing very good, in this case Wolf Capital, will be the most successful one in terms of longevity, sustainability, and in terms of collected funds, of course. And that's why I want to stick always with the original project. That's the same thing, for example, in the BNB miner. That was the original miner project. It's still doing good after 800 days, so you might want to check out my video from yesterday. And it's the same here in Wolf Capital and all the other trading projects. Another example I can give you is Stable Fund. Of course, this was a big scam, but Stable Fund did this AI trading bot story, and all the other projects which came after it weren't that successful, and most of those were also scams. So in my opinion, we should stick to the original one. If you wanna gamble, go in Wolf Capital, allocate your funds over there, and you will be safer than in those other projects. I'm not saying that Wolf Capital is safe, that you get guaranteed returns, but it's safer than all the newer ones. That should do it for today's video. If you like today's video, it would be great if you can hit the like button. And if you don't want to miss future updates, you might want to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and let's get this crypto.